So I have a question for you guys. Would you pay 5 million gold for an Emerald Nightmare Mythic run? I wouldn't. So it's very, very interesting how people are selling runs and things for so much money. And I'm guessing people pay it because they wouldn't be doing it if they didn't pay it. But it's extremely way overpriced, and that's just my opinion. You see people selling runs and for Mythic Pluses, for Nightbane runs all the time. And to be honest, the prices they're asking are crazy. And let's talk about this Emerald Nightmare Mythic run, right? A 7 out of 7, 5 million gold. That's too much money. That's way too much gold, in my opinion. If you have so much gold that you don't care about, maybe it's not a big deal, right? But that's way too expensive. Way too expensive. We're looking at, I think it was 7 out of 7 heroic. Guilds were asking 250k. 250k for a 7 out of 7 run on personal loot. That's pretty expensive there too. That's, 250k is more reasonable, but it's still way, way, way overpriced. And I think a Nightbane run, some guilds were selling it for, it was 500k. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think prices and things for runs are way, way too expensive. Also, there was a guild selling a Mythic +2 through 12 for, I think it was 300k. So they would do all of those all the way up and get you your piece of 885 gear at the end of the week. So for 300k, you'd get an 885 piece of gear, which, when you think about it, it's not bad, especially when you look at prices from the auction house. If you're trying to buy like an 885, BOE, but it's random, so it could be a piece of gear that you already have. So you spent 300,000 gold on nothing. You know what I mean? But who am I to say what you spend your gold on? I'm just here to ask you the question: would you spend 5 million gold on a full clear Mythic Emerald Nightmare? Now, think about it this way. We're getting really close to the end of the expansion. Why would you spend so much unless... Well, you want the achievement, right? If you want the achievement, okay. But you spend 5 million gold on it? That's a lot of gold. You know what I mean? A lot of gold. And there's another guild actually selling some runs. Selling Heroic Emerald Nightmare full clear 250k for master loot. Runs happen. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like people selling runs. I just think it's I don't know. If you got the money, if you're a gold farmer, and that's the thing. Could you get the best gear in the game by just buying runs, right? Is that worth it? Because here's the thing. If I'm supplying a guild with gold, and in turn they give me runs, is that a fair trade-off, right? I think it could be. That's an interesting question on its own. Should you just gold farm rather than even raid at all? And then when you have enough gold, just buy a run, right? Then you're not having to go through the progression problems. Well, I like the progression. It's fun to me. But some people don't. So you don't have to go through any of those growing pains, any of those things. You can just say, hey, I'm buying a run. Boom. But then you're at risk of, here's my gold, and they leave or something. Well, then you could just report to Blizzard or something like that. But I don't know. It's pretty crazy. What do you guys think? There's another one. Mythic plus 15 group carry for you. Please send tell. Yeah, right. How much for that one? Interesting. What is it? There's another one. Selling 7 out of 7 Heroic Emerald Nightmare tonight. It starts at 6. That's a completely different guild than the other one. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the way it's going. You used to get in trouble for that stuff. Do you guys remember that? I don't know if you guys do. Back in the Burning Crusades, you could not sell like PvP ratings or sell runs to people or anything. It was actually against the rules, and you could actually get in trouble for that. So, but I guess they switched it. So who knows? Crazy. But 5 million, psh, not spending that much money. If you have 5 million gold to spend on a run, do something else with it. All right, guys. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. Do what you need to do. If you enjoy watching my content, please like it. Leave a comment. If you made it this far, just type A. Enter. That's it. Just A, so I can get some more comments on the video and stuff. So weird, huh? YouTube's so weird. All right, guys. Talk to you guys soon.